Being an exceptional children's teacher, it can be difficult to incorporate technology into the classroom. Sometimes it can be confusing to my students or even overwhelm them. Some of my students have difficulties even logging onto a computer. That being said, there are many resources that I learned about this week that I would like to incorporate into my class in the future. In some of the videos that we were required to watch for this class, I liked how students used podcasts, blogs, and iMovies in their assignments. These students seemed so engaged in their projects and liked using these resources. They even liked being a part of their own learning. With the way that technology is increasing around the world, I think that it is very beneficial for students to become technologically advanced. It is almost an injustice if educators don't use technology or teach students how to use it. I think that technology standards and requirements for my classroom are a little different than most. But making sure that my students are provided with opportunities to use technology, despite difficulties, is a great way to make sure technological needs are met. I think that as a special educator, it is important for me to meet my students where they are in regards to technology, but to also provide them with knowledge of how to use it in everyday situations that can benefit them in their futures. Although my students can sometimes struggle with technology themselves, I think that it is very important to use the least amount of paper as possible, and that is one of my goals. This simple goal saves paper, money, and also makes classrooms more technologically advanced. This goal means finding new ways to submit assignments and produce work online. By limiting the number of copies that I make per month, I will be able to self-monitor this goal. I can also start planning my lessons online with BlendSpace. BlendSpace is a website that allows teachers to create digital lesson plans and incorporate technology into them as you go. I would also like for my students to become more familiar with the iMovie application and how to use it. Most of my students are very hands-on and visual learners. This resource could provide meaningful ways to learn and retain new information. Assigning one iMovie presentation per month instead of using Poster Board can help my students meet this goal.